Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have, well, it's not another shoutcast. We actually have my battles. I was actually streaming with my friend before dawn, and I went 8-2 with this team, so really solid. And the team is going to be Kingdra, Alolan, Muck, and Escavalier. So this is going to be in the Ultra Premier Classic Cup. So yeah, really a cool team. Now, to be honest, I didn't really put much of any thought behind this team. I just put three Pokemon together that I wanted to use. I 100% admit that, but it ended up working out well. Now, this team does have issues, in the back. Toxicroak definitely does incredibly well against Pokemon in the back. Luckily, against my Pokemon in the back. Luckily, it's not a common Pokemon in the Ultra League Premier Classic, at least from what I've noticed. Crobat definitely tough as well if it's in the back. But yeah, I mean, I think it's a pretty solid team overall, and it ended up working. So if you want to give it a try, let me know how it turns out for you. But either way, let's go ahead and dive right into the commentary. This Muck does have Acid Spray as well as Dark Pulse, as well as Poison Jab as the fast move. So we're gonna see another. We're gonna see an Acid Spray come in. And that Poliwrath not going to shield it. We just want to basically debuff and I guess do as much damage as possible. Acid Spray is not going to be doing too much, but we just want to do as much damage as possible. They actually switch into Kanto Muk, and I remember thinking I was actually going to lose this game, but when I saw that Muk, I was actually pretty good so, to see that. Unfortunately, the Drill Run doesn't KO, although to be fair, I knew it wouldn't KO. I think I call this Thunder Punch. I do call the Thunder Punch, and it is a Thunder Punch, so we're able to take that one. We still have two shields. Now I'm going to start shielding. I do go ahead and shield this, and it's going to be a Thunder Punch. So what I do is I form up extra energy, I throw the Drill Run, and if they do shield this, I knew that I was going to commit my shield and farm down, which is what they do. They do go ahead and shield it. So now I can safely shield this and farm down with my Escavalier. Now again, I thought I was going to lose this game, but we ended up winning it. We're able to farm down. They actually pull the switch though, so nice switch by them. But I see the switch and I go for the Drill Run, and it doesn't quite KO, but we're actually able to farm down, and we have another Drill Run ready to go for that Kanto Muk. Holy cow, what a crazy game. I could have sworn that Poliwrath had an attack, but I guess it didn't, and we're actually able to win that one. I did not think I was going to win that game, but great game, well played to my opponent there. But we're actually able to win that one. Crazy game, though. As I said, I did not think I was going to win that game. But yeah, so great game. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the next battle right now. So here we go. See how this battle plays out. Going to be Kingdra into Wolverine. So, okay, definitely not a great matchup. This is also a Shadow Wolverine. And, of course, the Icicle Spear is going to be dishing out some nice neutral damage towards us because we are Dragon type and a Water type, right? So we're just going to go ahead and bait here. We do get a shield, which is nice. Unfortunately, no debuff. And they're going to go ahead and go for an attack right now. I'm just going to let it go. It's going to be Icicle Spear, so I don't think they could farm me down. So I'm, able to threaten an Octazooka. Now, I'm thinking, should I shield this? I decided to shield it so I can get off my Octazooka, which will either force the final shield or we'll be able to take switch. However, they switch into a Sylveon to catch this Octazooka. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Alolan Muk. And I make a mistake. I click on Dark Pulse. I didn't even want to throw Acid Spray. I just wanted to farm down, but I accidentally click on Dark Pulse. Definitely not intentional. Definitely a mistake on my end. I think I remember thinking like, wow, why did I click on Dark Pulse? It was just obviously a mistake. I think I just wanted to farm down there, but either way, it's fine. We do KO that Sylveon, and in comes Wolverine. Gonna go ahead and throw the Acid Spray right now. And I'm hoping this KOs it, but they actually do shield, which is good. It probably would KO. I'm pretty sure, yeah, definitely would KO at that health range. So we're going to go ahead and shield, and then I'm going to be able to farm down. But no, they actually get off another Icicle Spear. Now, I admit I wasn't counting, so I didn't know how much they had. So they actually had two Icicle Spears, unfortunately. So definitely not the greatest play. We should have let the Alolan Muk go. However, when the Venusaur came in, I was glad because of course we have the Escavalier, and Escavalier does a really good job at walling Venusaur, so we're going to be able to win this one. We definitely made a mistake. Of course, throwing that Dark Pulse was a mistake, but and then yeah, so that was a mistake, and then it was also a mistake to shield up that Wolverine, but at the end of the day, we ended up winning that anyway. So it's going to be a good game. Very well played. We'll go ahead and move into the next one. We have Kingdra into Obstagoon. Okay, so Obstagoon, you know, I was hoping they would switch so we could align the Escavalier on the Obstagoon, but they're not switching, of course. So they're going to go ahead and throw this. Okay, totally fine. I'm going to go ahead and bait here. Now, they don't actually shield this, so it would have been nice to go for that Outrage. But, you know, I go for it. I go for the bait. They do not shield it, so they're going to go ahead and get off this Night Slash. And they do actually switch into Toxicroak, and this is when I realized that my backline was actually weak to Toxicroak. I couldn't switch out. I was like, this is not good. What do I do? I really don't have any play against this Toxicroak. So I bring in Escavalier. They're going to get off the Mud Bomb. Now, of course, at this point, I know that they know now that I'm really weak to Toxicroak. Two of my Pokemon do not do well against it. So I know they're going to shield up the Drill Run. They're going to get off this Mud Bomb. I'm going to be able to get off this Drill Run, yeah, but it's of course they're going to shield it. I mean, they know I'm weak to Toxicroak in the back if I brought in Escavalier. So I'm going to switch out right now. And yeah, there's really nothing I can do. So I just back out there. So yeah, definitely tough for me, but that is okay. As I said, very difficult to deal with Toxicroak in the back. Although, as I said, Toxicroak not really a threat in Ultra League Premier Classic from what I've noticed. Let me know if you've noticed something else. But from what I could tell, it's not really a threat. So we do lose that game. That's totally fine. Another Wolverine. We see so many Wolverines. I tell you, me and Dawn was seeing so many Wolverines on stream. It's crazy. But it makes so much sense because it's such a good Pokemon. So I just stay in this matchup. I just play it out. You know, I've tried baiting. I've tried going straight Outrage. Yeah, usually I would say they shield. I think one trainer didn't shield my Octazooka. And I was going to go ahead and try and get it to that Outrage, but unfortunately not able to get there. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw, hoping they don't realize how much energy I have. And that's exactly what happens. So we still get a shield. So that's good. So Escavalier coming in comes Gyarados. So I'm bringing in a Alolan Muk. And because they brought in Gyarados immediately against my Escavalier, I'm thinking they probably have something strong against Escavalier in the back. I'm thinking a fire type like Typhlosion. So, but I had to switch out anyway, right? So, I mean, I didn't really want to stay in that. So I'm figuring I'm probably going to lose this one. But we'll see how it plays out. Dark Pulse connecting, doing a lot of damage. Just going to let this go, hoping that I'm wrong and there's no fire type in the back. So we're going to be able to farm down. Very nice, very nice. And we do get a Finesse Spray, and it's actually a Swampert. So it's a Swampert in the back, so I was wrong. It wasn't a fire type. So we do get the debuff there, and they switch as well. So I'm going to go ahead and... Do I shield this, or do I let it go? I do go ahead and shield it. Just going to be an Icicle Spear. Definitely unfortunate, because I think they make one more. They do make one more. So I'm going to go ahead and take this attack, because I'd rather shield a Hydro Cannon, right, instead of an Icicle Spear. In comes Swampert, and I'm going to go ahead and go for the Drill Run now. They actually call this. So they call this... assuming it wasn't going to be Mega Horn, and it wasn't Mega Horn. So nice call, huge call by them. We're going to go ahead and go for another Drill Run. At this point, I'm thinking my only win condition is a possible catch. To catch a Hydro Cannon on a Alolan Muk so we can make it. We tried to catch it, unfortunately not able to. So I thought I was going to lose here because I knew I had one shield. I could shield this, which is what I'm going to do. But then I was like, oh, they'll definitely make another one. But we actually get the Drill Run off before they make another one, so we're actually going to be able to win this one. I thought they were going to get to another Hydro Cannon, especially since I failed that bait, but we're actually able to win that. So, well played to my opponent. We're able to take that game, very close game. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. See how the next battle plays out. What do you think of that new animation on the battle screen? It looks like I don't even know what it looks like. It's like, what is that? A new effect, I guess? I guess that's a new effect on the battle starting screen. Interesting. Kingdra into Wolverine, so another Wolverine lead. So many Wolverines. So many Wolverine leads, actually. Maybe I should be leading a fighting type, to be honest. But we're just going to go ahead and take this. We know it's going to be Icicle Spear, so that's fine. Against the non-Shadow, we can comfortably tank 2 of them and then get to Outrage. Against the Shadow, you can't really do that. So we're going to be able to take this, and we do get to an Outrage, and I'm going to go ahead and bait. I think this is the one they call and don't shield. I think they don't shield this. Yeah, they don't. I'm like, oh man, I wish I went for Outrage. But they do throw the Icicle Spear, so we're going to take some energy from them and then farm down with Escavalier. So it would have been really nice, right? But unfortunately, not going to be the case. They actually swap into their Sylveon. So I could have went into a Alolan Muk, but at this point I'm thinking this is definitely double charm. You know, funny enough, my co-streamer Dawn, she actually battled a Warrior double charm literally the turn before this game. So I was calling the double charm team. I'm like, I'm saving that Muk for the Granbull because she battled Granbull. I didn't know if it was going to be Granbull or Togekiss or something, but I was calling the Granbull. So right now I'm switching in, going for the farm down, going for that aggressive farm. We do get it, loaded energy. Again, I am definitely calling another charm user in the back. The Wolverine is coming in, going to go ahead and go for the Acid Spray right now. And this will debuff it, and there we go. Sure enough, it is double charm. It is going to be that Granbull. So we're just going to go ahead and spray it, Acid Spray, and they do shield that. Very nice. We want to get to one more. We're not going to be able to. I think we almost farmed down. We just need literally one fast attack, and it goes down, and we're going to be able to win this. We still have 2 shields, so we can farm down, shield this attack, of course, and take this game. So, hey, I mean, double charm, legitimate team. It's a great team, so why not? You know, I have no problem or no beef with anybody using it or anything. So, well played to my opponent there, and we're able to win that and go 4-1. We definitely made some mistakes, but at the end of the day, we still went positive that set, and we were still able to go 4-1. So, very solid. So, Kingdra into Machamp. Okay, I'll take this matchup. I don't even bait here. I just go straight Octazooka. Usually against a Shadow Machamp or regular Machamp, they're going to go ahead and go. I knew that was Crush Chop, so I take it, and I do go for the Octazooka right now. Now, I mean, in hindsight, I could have shielded that Crush Chop since it would do more than a debuffed one if they happen to get debuffed. So they're actually going to be able to farm me down. Not the greatest, but we do get a hit. We do get a shield advantage. They actually switch into Snorlax, so out comes my Escavalier. So Escavalier definitely having a good matchup here. I think I want to come out with some energy. I do go ahead and shield, which is unfortunate because it's a body slam, but I don't want to take a superpower, so I am going to go ahead and overfarm enough for almost 2 drill runs. Now keep in mind that Machamp does have energy, it does have enough for an attack, so I do KO the Snorlax. And I'm trying to get to one more drill run, but unfortunately, they do throw an attack. I was debating on shielding. I actually let it go. It's Rock Slide. I did not think it was going to be Rock Slide. I thought it was going to be Crush Chop. I was like, I think I can survive that. And in comes there, a Alolan Muk. So I think I should have shielded the Escavalier and farmed down. And then had a drill run ready to go against their Muk, but they actually back out. I don't know if I would have won that. I feel like I would have, but it's kind of hard to say. Either way, I think I should have shielded the Escavalier. But again, hindsight, as I said, is 2020. You don't know what they have in the back, right? So good game. So let's go ahead and move into the next battle. So it's going to be Kingdra into Typhlosion. Great matchup for me. And they actually stay in, which is good because we don't want that on my Escavalier, right? We definitely have to win switch if they switched out. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is throw the Octazooka. If I get the debuff, I'm not going to shield this attack, and I do get the debuff, so I don't have to shield it. And it is going to be a Solar Beam, but again, it's not going to KO. So we're going to be able to farm down. So very nice. In comes Wolverine. Okay, I think I'm threatening the Outrage here, so they actually do throw an attack, which is fine. It's going to be an Icicle Spear. And yeah, so they do go ahead and knock me out. I'm going to bring in the Escavalier. In comes Swampert. So we're going to go ahead and shield this one up. Okay, so I do go ahead and shield this. So it's going to be a Hydro Cannon. And we're going to go ahead and just go for the drill run. We charged up enough for almost 2. Going to go ahead and go for this drill run. Expecting the shields to come out now. And they do shield. So now I'm going to go ahead and take this one. So I do take one. So it's going to be a Hydro Cannon, of course, right? We know that. And then we're going to be able to get to another one. So again, expecting a shield from this Swampert. So I knew I'd be able to win this one, but they actually don't shield it. So I'm going to be able to farm down. Okay, so that's actually really good for me. So in comes Wolverine. Going to go ahead and go for the drill run. Now I know they have to shield this, right? 100% know they have to shield it. So now I'm going to go ahead. I was going to switch out into my Muk and go get to a Dark Pulse and throw that, but they actually throw Icicle Spear, which is even better for me. So now in comes my Muk, and I still have a shield. We just get to the Dark Pulse and win this game. So that's exactly what is going to happen. So we're going to go ahead and get off this Dark Pulse. Not enough to KO, actually. We can safely shield this. So we're going to go ahead and shield it. Going to be an Earthquake, so really good shield by me. And we're going to be able to win that one. So that's going to be a good game. Very well played to my opponent there. So let's go ahead and move into the next battle. So it is Kingdra into Wolverine. Another. Oh man, I can't tell you how many Wolverine leads. I swear I want to lead with a counter user because I see so many Wolverine leads. It's crazy. I mean, it makes sense because it's a good Pokemon. But they're just gonna throw Icicle Spears. So they're gonna throw another one. I mean, it's 50-50 if they shield you. If you bait, if they shield, or if they let it go. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw the Outrage here. I think they do shield this one. Pretty sure, yeah, they do shield it. That's fine. They're going to be able to farm down, which is not great. But Escavalier should be able to farm them down. I'm going to go ahead and shield this one because I really don't want to be hit with an Earthquake. And I think it's an Icicle Spear. It is. So in comes Blaziken. So, I mean, this is kind of tough because I was kind of anticipating double fire. So I was thinking maybe there was a Charizard or a Typhlosion in the back. So I'm staying in for right now. I'm going to go ahead and shield this. And if there's a fire type, down shields, don't have any shields. We're not looking so good, so we're going to go ahead and go for the Drill Run right now. So this Drill Run is going to go ahead and KO. Very nice. And in comes that Charizard. So it is double fire, but there's no way I'm going to win this because they'll be able to get to a Blast Burn. Going to do so much damage to me. It barely doesn't knock me out. It's going to do so much damage to me. And in comes the Wolverine because they still have energy. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I still have the cough from when I was sick. So, excuse me. But yeah, they're going to be able to win that one. So good game to my opponent. Double fire, triple fire, I've even seen is really solid. Okay, so going up against Glade. So this is fine. I think I let this go. No, I actually shielded. Okay, so I do go ahead and shield this so I can go for an Octazooka right now. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go for the Octazooka. And this is going to get the shield. Very nice. No debuff, though. Would have loved to get that debuff. Do I let this go or do I shield it? I do go ahead and shield it. Okay, so I guess I do want to win switch. So Wolverine comes in and we're going to bring in the Escavalier. Now, of course, we don't have any shield, so we know when they go for Earthquake, we're going to have to take it. We have no choice, right? But it doesn't KO. That's the thing. It does not KO. So Drill Run, going to connect, okay. So they're definitely going to go ahead and go for the Earthquake. As you can see, it doesn't KO. We're trying to farm down, desperately want to farm down. Able to do it before an Icicle Spear. That is huge because we do have an attack ready to go. In comes Crobat. I thought I was in trouble here because remember at the beginning of the video I said Crobat kind of difficult for my backline. Certainly Escavalier. So they do farm down. We're bringing Kingdra. We go ahead and get off this Octazooka. That's what I'm talking about. So we get off the Octazooka. They still have a shield. They actually throw an attack. I was trying to catch a Poison Fang and Muck, but they actually throw the Poison Fang here. So we bring in a Alolan Muck here. And they're going to go ahead and go for an attack. Now, they do make a good play. I am just going to throw the Dark Pulse immediately. You know what? I even said during the stream that I thought they were going. I knew they were going to try to catch, but I still went ahead and threw it immediately anyway. So that was a great catch by them. So they're going to go ahead and throw an attack. I'm like, okay, Shadow Ball probably KOs. The Air Slash is probably will. They actually go for Poison Fang. So that is that. Maybe Shadow Ball wouldn't have KO'd. I don't know. I don't know if it would have KO'd or not. Maybe, maybe not. But we're actually able to farm down and take that despite that really great catch that they made. So well played to my opponent there, but we're still able to win that game. So we're going to go ahead and move into the final battle. So thank you so much for watching these battles. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching all throughout the week, even with my cough. You know, I've been coughing once or twice in each video. I can't help it, you know. But I appreciate that, guys. Hopefully it's not too distracting. Okay, so we have an Obstagoon lead from the opponent. So they're going to go ahead and throw the Night Slash. That's fine. We're just going to go ahead and go straight Outrage. I think it is worth the bait. It's kind of hard to say. If they resist, the bait move. It's probably not worth baiting. However, they don't shield it anyway. So that was huge. So it could go either way. But it probably is worth baiting, though, to be honest. And in comes Nidoqueen. We're going to go ahead and switch into Escavalier. No, this is not a great matchup. I mean, this is not a bad... This is okay, I guess. They actually do go ahead and go for the bait. And I decided not to shield it because I knew I could take an Earth Power anyway. So I'm like, if they bait, that's just going to be even better for us. I didn't think they would bait, but they do go ahead and bait. That drill run does so much damage. And we're going to be able to farm this down. Shield farm down. That is exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and shield that. Just going to be a Poison Fang. And we will be able to farm down, but they do get to another one. I knew this was just a Poison Fang as well, so we don't have to shield this. So my opponent not wanting to use shields. And in comes Crobat. So another Crobat, not great. We're just going to go ahead and throw the Drill Run. Drill Run going to be resisted, but they actually shield it, which is good for me. I didn't think they were going to shield it. So they're going to go ahead and go for what I assume to be a Poison Fang right now. So they do go for the Poison Fang. Yeah, wow, this stream we battled out of some crazy matches because we're actually going to be able to beat this Crobat. It's crazy. I didn't think I was going to be able to beat the Crobat, and they do go ahead and go for an attack. So I think I shield. I do go ahead and shield. Just going to be a Poison Fang, unfortunately. And oh man, what a catch! They catch my Acid Spray as well. So nice catch by them. We're just going to undercharge it. It's still KOs. So I'm like, they definitely win this, but I still have 3 Pokemon. They throw an attack. Okay? They throw an attack. That's good. We're going to be able to take the attack. They're not going to be able to farm down. We're going to be able to snipe with Kingdra and take that game. And that is going to be a great game and a great set. Again, I know I made some misplays throughout, but we're just trying out new Pokemon, a new team. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.